Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Welcome back to 7 Days of Daily Growth with May. I hope you guys are doing well. What's good? It's Friday. It's a hurricane outside. It's like, it look okay here. But yesterday, when I kept saying I'm so glad to be off work, I didn't want to sound like insensitive because I know people are really, really going through it with this hurricane. And of course, I'm praying for everybody's safety. So I guess it was a little selfish of me to say that yesterday. I kept thinking about it like, dang, you get a day at work, but some people, might really be in danger. So I'm sorry if I sounded a little insensitive. I just have like a lot going on. So like a break is like a blessing to me, like for real. But definitely I'm not insensitive to what's going on. And I'm praying for everyone's safety, especially those who get it worse than, we are. So I just wanted to say that. So today's health topic is Health Topic Friday. It was going to be last Friday, but I skipped out on y'all. Had me a mental health day. And so today's health topic is yoga. I vouch for yoga. I love yoga. Even though I'm not as consistent as I would have hoped to be, because I've been trying to do yoga daily for forever, like just making it something I do every day. And it's been hard. Sometimes I go weeks without doing it, months. Seriously, I'm being real. But I have been doing good these past 2 weeks with doing my yoga daily. So I am grateful and I'm thankful. And this time around, I really understand why it's so beneficial for me. Because it just allows me to calm down and, stretch my body. And just have that mind-body connection, even that soul connection. Definitely spiritual. So definitely I love it. I vouch for it. Glad to be, doing it daily now. It's very helpful to my mental health, truthfully, So I am all for yoga. So let me get into my 5 facts or just some things that I pulled out for you guys to know. And of course, the websites will be in the description box. So you can go and look at it that way, do your own research. And of course, I always encourage you, there's more than just one website. So do what you got to do to get your research on, to get your own knowledge, your own education about yoga. Do you? This is a start, So I was really chilling today, chill vibe, and time just got away from me. So I was like, you know what? I got a lot of information, of course, on health days. I normally do. So I was like, I'm not even going to write on my whiteboard. Like, I'm not even going to be extra today. I'm going to just read from the notebook. And so my first fact for today is from my Body and Soul book, The Black Woman's Guide. And so it says that fitness has 3 components: strength, endurance, and flexibility. Flexibility is the ability to bend, stoop, and reach without straining or pulling muscles. Generally, because of their joints and muscles, women are more flexible than men. And then children are more agile, I want to say, than adults because flexibility declines with age. And agile is when you have the ability to move with quick and easy grace. So, of course, as you get older, that gets harder. But, children, much faster, move with so much more grace than definitely me. So, flexibility, you can practice flexibility through stretching and yoga. So, from the Mayo Clinic website, I actually love that website. So, that's the one I generally try to go to first before I do anything else. Yoga is a mind-body practice which uses physical poses, controlled breathing, and meditation or relaxation. So that's what yoga is. You're posing, you're controlling your breath, and some people meditate while they're in that pose. Some people just, relax. I do more so of relaxing. I meditate in one pose all the time. Well, I lay down and I sit up now. I started back doing that. But when it comes to yoga, I'm more so relaxed in the poses that I do rather than, actually sit for a long period and actually meditate. Yoga can help with reducing your stress, lowering your blood pressure, and also a lower heart rate. So I'm going to dig more into those in a second. the poses, the breathing, and also the health factors, the health benefits. So number 3, it is helpful to learn with an instructor. Classes offer more intimacy and friendship. Books and videos are okay too. So I've never been to a class, but I've said I've always wanted to go. I really, really wish I could do a class. Maybe if I have more time, but I feel like I do okay with the videos. It's not an intimate friendship type thing, you know, but you still get an instructor. And that's important than just, I feel like, maybe doing it yourself, you know. I've had a book that had some poses in it. Honestly, you know, that was cool too, using the book, truthfully. And it was with my chakras, so I was doing poses that resonated with my 7 chakras. But if I wanted to, you know, compare the two, I would say a video, because you actually get to hear them say what you need to do. And, you know, sometimes you really want to make sure you're doing it right. I know with me, I want to make sure if I'm doing this, I'm doing it right. So that's how it is with me. But they say, like, as a beginner, the best way to probably go is to actually go to a class. But, you know, I'm very, like, cost efficient on my channel. I understand, I get it, I am normal, I'm human, I am not rich or wealthy yet, but God is working, amen, all the time. And so if home is where the heart is, if home is where, you know, at least you're moving your body, at least you're doing it, at least you're putting in effort, it'll get easier. Or until you can actually go to a class, at least you're already, you know, stretching. You might not be stretching exactly the way you should be, but at least you got an idea. So it won't be too hard when you actually get into a class, if you ever do. So number 4, everyone is different, so bodies and abilities won't be the same. You may have to modify postures according to your own abilities. I know in some of the videos that I watch when I'm doing my yoga, they say if you can't, like, go all the way down, you can sit up straight and still be able to stretch out this part of your body. So that's like modification. You're modifying it. You're not exactly doing it the way it goes. You're just modifying it a little bit. So yes, basically, like, you're not going to be as flexible as somebody else, and you may never be. But it's important to just stretch and, you know, put that effort into having a more flexible body. You don't have to be the most flexible person, but to have a more flexible body is good. Because again, what is it? Something that you do, stretch, bend, without pulling anything, you know? You gotta work it out. Work it out. I love yoga. I love it, you know, because you're able to really, and then I love breathing. It helps me definitely with learning to control my breathing, especially when I move my body, because I be needing that. So yeah, even like if you go to a class, don't be discouraged, you know. Even like, again, on the videos, it always tells me to meet myself wherever I am. So I'm pretty sure even the website said that instructors will probably, you know, understand if you can't do something the way she's doing it. If you have to modify the posture, it's okay. You work to get more of something. So you're working to get more flexible. It's possible. That's why I try to do it daily, because I just say I'm too young to be stiff and all this other stuff. Like, can't even sit in certain positions for too long before my body is aching. So, you know, that's why it's a goal for me, because you know, if you don't like something about yourself, change it. And that's one thing I can't stand. Like, bones is aching. You know, I ain't never pulled nothing, thankfully, but that's just why I personally put that on my journey of growth and, you know, healing, because just not only stretching your body, but also does wonders with the brain, with the mind. Definitely clears your mind, but also just, yeah, for the most part, it clears your mind, clears everything out, because you're focused. Especially me, I be focused on what I'm doing, so it's good for clearing your mind. So again, like, even when you're at home and you don't have an instructor and you kind of feel like, man, I can't go all the way down. You don't have to go all the way down. And they will tell you that too. Like, you don't have to do it. You don't have to overdo it, basically. You don't have to hurt yourself. do what you can because you're stretching, and it'll get better with time if you keep doing it, if you keep applying yourself. And I definitely plan on making this short, y'all. I just want to enjoy this peaceful day, continue to enjoy it. So I don't plan to keep this long at all. So the potential health benefits of yoga. Again, stress reduction. A number of studies have shown that yoga may help reduce stress and anxiety. Yoga can enhance your mood and overall sense of well-being. Definitely. Yoga might also help you manage your symptoms of depression and anxiety that are due to difficult situations. Improve fitness. Practicing yoga may lead to improved balance, flexibility, range of motion, and strength. And you know, as I was reading that right then, it also improves just your life and your mental health because like you need balance in your life. You know, you gotta be able to be flexible in life. You gotta have some motion. You gotta have strength in life. So, you know, just try to connect it with your life. I need balance in my life, so balance yourself out. You know, yoga. I was just doing yoga that focused more on, I forgot what it's called, but focusing more on squats and, you know, just that balance. And then it just made me think about the balance I need in my life, you know. So just try to think like that and connect it that way, because it could probably, you know, improve your life. Make, you know, you can become more balanced by just doing yoga poses. You know, I don't know, I can't explain it, but I believe it'll help improve your life overall too. And after I do yoga, I do a 1 minute plank, and I plan on doing 2 starting November 1st. I'm gonna get that used to doing 1 for the rest of this month. Doing that just makes me think about how I need to keep myself grounded. And you know, when you're doing a plank, you're kind of grounding yourself into the ground. So you know, it just that type of connection, really. So also, management of chronic conditions. Yoga can help reduce risk factors for chronic diseases such as heart disease and high blood pressure. Yoga may also help manage low back pain, neck pain, and menopause symptoms. Yoga might also relieve symptoms of several chronic conditions such as pain, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, I hope I said that right, asthma, arthritis, and insomnia. Some precautions, just, you know, before you do yoga, if you have any kind of health problems that's stated here, just make sure that you get that checked, like in with a doctor, like, you know, can I do yoga if, you know, I'm pregnant, or if, you know, my blood pressure is uncontrolled. You know, just make sure you see about that. So yeah, just check out this website. It has a couple more things in here that I'm not gonna read, because that's why I give y'all the website. I just want to touch on like what I think is most important, that kind of just summarizes it all. Y'all just go do your own reading, your own research, not just with those websites, but with anything that you find. Wait, let me say not anything. Gotta watch what you know, research and go out and seek. But you know, what feels right to you. When you go looking for something and you find something, make sure it feels right to you before you continue on with it. So I'm just gonna, for my 5th point, just kind of circle back to what yoga is, which is a mind-body practice using physical poses, controlled breathing, and meditation or relaxation. So there are many styles, forms, and intensities of yoga. Hatha yoga, for example, is good for stress management. Hatha yoga is one of the most common styles of yoga and good for beginners due to the slower pace and easier movements. Hatha yoga focuses on posture and breathing techniques, traditionally to channel vital energy source. Hatha yoga can be traced back to the 1st century in both Buddhist and Hindu texts. But it wasn't until 1,000 years later that yoga was recorded as a way to enhance vital energy. So basically the poses of yoga, being able to control your breath and then meditate or relax, doing all this wasn't considered yoga until 1,000 years after the first century. But it wasn't a practice to enhance vital energy until 1,000 years later. But it was something that people were doing already. I guess until they didn't really put a name on everything until later, years later, a lot of years later. This might have been the quickest health topic Friday I've ever had, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining, y'all. So yes, make sure y'all check out the websites, do your own research. Yoga, I love yoga. Stretch those bodies, stretch them. I already did mine for today. I've been doing really good, so I'm proud of myself because for me, it's so much needed. I'm doing real good with my walking. I done added yoga back. Now I just need to get some massages up in my system and also do some endurance. So I do, so strength. Because walking is like endurance, I believe. But I don't walk like really fast. So I don't really get my heart rate up. I might just start trying that. But, because I know in the book it was saying like yoga is not strength or endurance. It's not helping with the cardiovascular. So you can't just do yoga and think like, that's it. Definitely do you some strength and some endurance. What I tell y'all, I'm not there yet. I really ain't. Hopefully I can get my tail in the gym next year. Hopefully. I also know I can do some little workouts around here, but again, like I told y'all, I think I'm a more, I need an instructor. So I'm not even gonna play around with the other exercise, with the cardiovascular stuff, with, getting my heartbeat going and stuff like that, because I need to. Them planks be enough, I'm telling you, they be killing me. I need to, but hopefully God just carry me through the rest of this year, and next year I'm gonna try to get me an instructor and get me in the gym so I can get that strength, get that endurance, be able to walk up my 3 flights of stairs without being about to die, you feel me? So yes, y'all, yoga it's peaceful though. Yoga is very peaceful. That's why I vouch for it, because it is truthfully peaceful. It's definitely peaceful. I enjoy it. I love it. Last night I did it with my lights off, with my candle lit, my LED lights, windows. Did I have my windows up? I don't think so. But it was peaceful. It was very peaceful. I definitely enjoyed it. But I mostly do it in the mornings, in the daytime. So, yes. Y'all, get y'all yoga on. Or, again, just stretch. Wake up in the morning. Just start stretching your body. Do a little, bend over. Bend backwards. Get your neck right, hands, do your little feet. Just stretch yourself out if you don't have time to do yoga. But I have the Nike Training Club app. What I love about them the most is that they tell you what type of exercise you're doing. So it has strength, it has mobility, it has endurance, it has flexibility. So that's what I love the most about the app. But also it has a variety of workouts. You can do them at home. It'll tell you if you need equipment, if you don't. It allows you to play your music up there. So like it allows you to go to Apple Music, play your music, and you're able to do it that way. I love that. But most of the time I have my Alexa going, so I don't have to, do both. But I love the app. And again, for yoga, it has 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, 15, 20. It also lets you know beginner, intermediate, or I think the last one is hard, or I don't know, it says something. But it's a great app, and I love it. Nike Training Club app. I'm going to also put that in the description box. I don't know why I keep looking at the laptop like I upload. I guess it's giving like, internet YouTube, I guess. I don't know. But thank you guys for watching. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay beautiful. Be patient. Be humble. Be kind. Be gentle. Show compassion. You are loved. Love is within you. So show love. Be love. You are light. Shine your light. Be you. Do you. Nobody can be you. There's only one you. I love you all again, from my heart to yours. And that's where I get that from, yoga, from my heart to yours. I think I told y'all that before. But yes, see you guys.